O caminho aqui tá bloqueado.
Is this the right way? It looks like there's a roadblock up ahead.
Eu acabei descendo aqui sem querer.
I'll be the judge of that. Come on, let's take a closer look.
It's completely blocked by the mine cart. What do we do? Can we blow it up?
Explodiu o carrinho.
Easy. It belongs to the mining team. We can't just destroy it. We should try and fix it.
Easier said than done. Do you know how?
Yeah, of course. Every underworlder worth their salt knows how to fix a minecart. Let me see. Even the pin connecting the body to the chassis is broken. Not to mention the rear wheel set bearing. This looks like the work of Svarog's minions. We need to find spare parts we can use nearby. We're wasting time.
Beep, beep, beep.
Ai, que susto.
Friends, do you need to find something? Findy can help.
How come you just jumped out on your own, little fella? Isn't your module thingy broken?
Beep, beep, beep. My brainwave scanner module is indeed broken. However, manual input for search is still operable.
Entendi.
Come on, input the name of the object you were looking for. Findy can help.
Oh, well, aren't you confident? Let me give it a try then. Where's the input interface? Found it. Minecart pin, minecart wheel set, confirm. Just like that?
Beep, beep, beep. Request is being processed. Beep, beep, beep. Match successful. Initiating search for lost item. Minecart pin. Beep, beep, beep. Item found. Please commence search according to the home.
Esse pip 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 tá engraçado, não sei porquê. Pip 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 pip.
Beep, beep, beep. As stated in the terms of service, my search result accuracy and reliability are not guaranteed. For more information, please call beep, beep, beep. As stated in the terms of service, my search result accuracy and reliability are not guaranteed. For more information, please call beep, beep, beep. Interastral Peace Appliances, your most trustworthy companion.
Ué, tá aqui?
Beep, beep, beep. Potential target object detected. The current search has concluded. Entering sleep mode.
Let me see. Yeah, we can make do with this part. This little machine isn't half bad.
Beep, beep, beep. What's that? Is
Um
that a
elogio.
hint of respect for Findy?
How convenient. So, next time Don Hung gets lost, we can just use Findy to find him, right?
Beep, beep, beep. Biological life form search is currently not supported. If you have any questions, please call Interastral Peace Appliances.
Ai, ai.
Well, it was a good idea. Let's look for the next part.
Beep, beep, beep. Initiating search for lost item. Minecart wheel set. Beep, beep, beep. Item found. Please commence search according to the Home Use Object Finder Safety Manual.
Alguns momentos depois.
Tá bom, moça, conserta aí então pra gente, vai. Ah não, a gente consertou junto.
Mission accomplished.
Então tá bom.
Quick work. You know, I didn't think you guys had worked a day in your lives. But you know how to get your hands dirty.
The cart is about to depart.
Vai lá, moço, pode ir.
The robots will have seized the road ahead by now. We should go carefully.
E olha lá, o bicho parece um mecha.
Whoa! Stop! 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 There's a big evil metal right there.
That model. It's one of Svarog's lapdogs, all right. Don't be afraid. I've dealt with those robots before. Let's go.
Baú. Cai. Cai fora.
Seeing it up close, this vein's even more spectacular.
I doubt the underground will ever see it fully excavated.
É verdade, né? A Bruna tá com a gente. Às vezes eu tô esquecendo que tem a gente tá andando em grupo.
This vein. So this is what everyone is fighting over. Mr. Svarog, it's such a massive vein. I've never seen so much geomarrow before.
Calculating. Based on the average rate of excavation, This vein is enough to supply Belobog with 231 days of energy, with a margin of error of 7 days. I sense that your reason for summoning me is not the boring question. State your true intention, Clara.
Right. I wanted Mr. Svarog to see that many miners and vagrants have gotten hurt because of the vein. Can you help them?
I have already prevented the dispute and taken temporary control of the excavation zone. Evaluation result. In the event of no further variables, there will be no large-scale armed conflict within the next 30 days.
I know why you did it, Mr. Svarog. It's just, I don't think it'll be enough. The mining team and Wildfire, they don't understand your actions. If only we could do more for them.
My mission is the protection of the underworld. The trust of the minority sample is redundant to my calculations. Human behavior will always deviate from rational calculation, Clara. As evidenced by their presence here.
chegou o bando, bora.
Svarog! We haven't settled our final score.
Sela, subordinate to Wildfire. Your resistance is futile. The result of my calculation is unequivocal. Remaining in the underworld is the optimal strategy for survival.
This again. Calculation results, survival strategies. I haven't got time for your thesis. Withdraw your forces, or I'll lose my temper.
Observe, Clara. Even under abject conditions, humans are unable to avoid division and conflict.
But Mr. Svarog...
Human failure to accept the calculation result is a significant threat to the survival strategy of the underworld. Calculation complete. Result unequivocal. Armed suppression of Wildfire and their allies is the optimal course of action.
Não entendi qual é desse maluco até agora. Tipo, tá, ele quer salvar, entre aspas, o mundo de baixo na base dos cálculos, mas... os robôs dele... Quer dizer, esse cara parece mais forte do que os outros robôs.
More fashionably dressed, too.
Mais estiloso também.
Is he about to leave? What about the girl in red?
We must leave, Clara. External variables have triggered a calculation reset. The furnace core hub requires protection.
Please, Mills. Don't hit them too hard.
I was getting bored of those minions. Time for a real fight. Come at me!
Cai pra dentro, bora! O diálogo desse jogo tá 1000 vezes melhor do que o Genshin, cara, na moral.
Phew. Not bad. How many of these big guys is Svarog hiding?
A lot, which is why Wildfire has never been able to take him down. Svarog's forces are too strong. We don't have enough firepower.
É, aquela garota de vermelho. O que ela era?
Don't worry about her. That girl is best pals with Svarog. She's always following behind him. He wouldn't harm her. I guess I'm just used to seeing them together now, even if I don't understand it. Let's look for the chief.
No need to look far. Nice work, Zila.
Opa!
We were attacked on both sides by robots. Who knows where they came from? We thought we were in it for the long haul.
Bonitão seu visual, hein, amigo?
Chief, is everyone okay? Is anyone injured?
We're fine. We're used to it at this point. We sent those pesky robots and ragtag troops packing. The mine should be quiet for a while. Who are your friends here?
Ah, them. They're outsiders that Sample brought down from who knows where. They need a favor from Wildfire, so I brought them with me. It'll be faster if they explain.
É, prazer conhecer, a gente tá aqui pra fazer amizade. É, parece meio clichê, mas pode ser.
It's been a while since I heard that anyone was pleased to meet anyone. I won't forget you in a hurry. Wildfire welcomes you.
Obrigado.
So, you went to all this trouble to find Wildfire. What help is it you need?
Ele não desconfiou da Brony ali no lado, não?
On a show for the overworld too. Impressive.
Well, this is new. Wildfire can barely take care of the underworld, and now outsiders are looking for assistance from us. This Stellaron you speak of. I've never heard of it. But if it's a secret that even we locals don't know about, then one name does come to mind.
Cocolia.
The current Supreme Guardian is a liar who uses sweet words to deceive the underworld. She's never cared about our survival.
Stop right there. I won't allow you to insult the Madam Guardian.
Chato pra caralho.
Ela tinha que abrir a boca, né, ô,
This
querida?
overworld, my words may be painful to you, but every one of them is true. Go out into the towns and hear for yourself. I haven't gotten close to voicing the extent of the underworld's grievances, young lady. But I will respect your request. I will leave it at that for now. Let's get back to the main topic. The name that came to my mind was Svarog.
Será que esse cara tá com Estelarão?
Huh? Isn't Svarog Wildfire's sworn enemy?
Why would a mere robot in the underworld have knowledge of important secrets?
Sworn enemy. Not how I see it. The young master here is closer. Svarog is a cold and unfeeling machine. He recognizes only the dead reasoning of his calculations. Svarog is not against Wildfire. Or perhaps I should say, Wildfire isn't even of concern to him. That ancient robot witnessed the war.
É, ele tinha mesmo uma aparência de robô de guerra ou algo do tipo.
If you're looking to pick up a thread, he may well be your best source.
Ok. Você tá falando da guerra contra a Legião Antimatéria?
Yeah, I remember hearing this world was invaded by the Legion hundreds of years ago.
Robots don't forget. If Svarog hasn't heard of your Stellaron, then I'm afraid perhaps no one has.
In which case, we need to think of a way to convince Svarog to communicate with us.
Or get him to hand over his memory bank. We could go through it ourselves.
What should we do?
We've tried repeatedly to negotiate with Svarog, but he rejects every effort. He believes that Wildfire is a threat. Still, if it were you guys... it's difficult to say. We have time. Let's get into the detail tomorrow. It's late, and you must have been through a lot. Go back to the town and rest. I'll make arrangements.
A cara da massa.
Again? I'm starting to get nervous of arranged rest on this planet.
As for our Silvermane girl here, do you have time? I'd like to talk with you in private.
Olha com a senhorita Browninha. Vamos dialogar aqui com as pessoas, vai.
You guys have some moves. If you need my help with anything, just shout.
Finalmente acredita na gente.
It'll take more than that. But you're not as bad as I took you for. You walk the talk. Oh, I wanted to ask you. That Bronya girl, is she really a Silvermane guard?
Sim, ela é a líder dos malucos.
Oh, she heads up the force? Not bad. It's just, I thought that Silvermane guards were all cold and unfeeling. They left the underworld to perish. But she doesn't give me that impression. Anyway, I've got stuff to report to the chief. See you around.
Ei, senhor chefe. Fala. Pode dar um tempinho aí?
Man, this isn't the best place for a chat. Let's keep things brief.
O que o Svarog tem de tão bom?
Svarog? Well, he's an artificially intelligent being from the old world. He was here when the underground was first constructed.
Caraca.
O cara é foda, patroa.
That's about all I know.
O bicho é antigo então, hein?
Now he guards the furnace core hub. Many vagrants have established bases in the vicinity, seeking Svarog's protection.
Tá, e o que aconteceu na mina?
You got the gist from Natasha, right? The miners and vagrants came to blows over the vein. Then Svarog's subordinates pushed everyone back.
Então o Svarog não tá atrás do depósito ou algo do tipo?
You saw for yourself. After he pushed everyone back, he disappeared. It was clear he didn't have any interest in the vein itself. If you want my take, he prevented another underworld conflict. Even if the execution was rough around the edges.
Ele pega os cálculos para evitar conflitos, mesmo que isso seja meio pesado demais, sei lá.
His behavior says something about his thinking. As long as everyone's been driven out, conflict is over.
Justo, é uma forma É uma forma clara de se pensar, gostei. O que é que você quer falar com a Bronya?
Well, I heard that she's
Bronita.
a Silvermane guard that was sent to arrest you. I expected you to be less friendly around each other. Are you worried about her?
Trabalhando
Well,
junto.
working together. Understood. Rest easy. I won't make things difficult for her. We haven't seen a Silvermane guard down here for a long time now. I just want to ask her a few questions. Nothing more.
Ah, não tem pergunta mais
It's
não.
getting late. You should go back to the town, get some rest.
Tá, ô Bronita.
Prometa.
Pode conversar comigo aqui rapidão?
Wildfire, the vagrants, Svarog. The changes in here are greater than I ever imagined. What exactly did the underworld go through after the Silvermane guards left? Sorry. Did you have something you wanted to say to me?
Você acha que Oleg quer falar sobre o quê?
I think I know what it will concern. Even if Oleg wasn't looking for me, I would have looked for him. I'm certain that the residents of the underground will have a lot they need to vent about. And, as a Silvermane guard, I have a lot that I need to ascertain. Nothing more.
O que você acha do Svarog?
According to Oleg, he's a robot that took part in the War of Defense over 700 years ago. He possesses a near-human intelligence and rules over all the machinery in the underground. During the war, the architects created astonishing mechanical soldiers. But the fight was so terrible that most were damaged or destroyed. The technology was lost. If what Oleg says is true, then Svarog is an architect creation left over from the old era.
Você e a Cilly trabalham bem juntas.
We do? I hadn't realized. I've received rigorous military training. Coordinating with soldiers under any circumstances is easy for me.
É só o treinamento mesmo?
I admit Zila is talented. We do work well together. But that's all there is to it.
É só isso.
Hey, thanks for your concern. You should head back to the town. I'll do the same when Oleg and I are finished.
Opa, elevador, aí sim. Haha, gostei. Consertei o elevador, nice. Vou dormir o sono bem gostosinho.
Oh, you must be Oleg's guests. Welcome to the Gerda Grand Hotel.
Grande hotel.
Hey, that's not very polite.
It's fine. You aren't the first guest to have that reaction. A few hundred years ago, one ancestor of the Gerda family was ambitious and sought to build something big from nothing. Eventually, he actually did it. Have you seen that stylish Gerda hotel? Strictly speaking, it's a branch of this Grand Hotel.
Ah, o hotel lá de cima é filial daqui de baixo? Ô, louco.
Oh, people with big dreams have big determination.
Oleg wants me to take good care of y'all. Here's the key. You'll be staying in our most spacious guest room.
Obrigado.
What do you think? Should we go ahead and call it a day? Or walk around a bit more first?
Tô cansado, velho. Preciso descansar.
Que o cara não é de ferro.
Time to rest again. I hope there aren't any surprises this time. That Oleg, he seems sincere. What do you guys think?
Acho que ele é uma boa pessoa.
Don't you have something cool to say? Like, appearances can be deceiving?
I don't try to disagree. But if you ask for my opinion, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Não dá pra confiar 100%, mas o que ele apresentou parece ser uma boa pessoa, por enquanto, né?
Fine. We'll keep our guards up. Our last hotel experience was eventful, to say the least.
One of us should keep watch tonight.
Keep watch? Are we space cowboys now?
Cowboys do espaço.
Guess this is the cosmic Wild West. Anyone else sleepy?
Ah, deixa comigo, vai.
You seem pretty exhausted. Don't overexert yourself. I'll do it.
I'll keep watch.
Ia lá. Oi, oi.
Branya, did you finish talking to Oleg? Hope he didn't make things difficult for you.
Not really. Though it wasn't the friendliest conversation. We didn't see eye to eye on everything. I've come to know a great deal in a short time. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep tonight.
I doubt I'll be able to sleep either. Not that I don't trust you. It's just, you're a Silvermane guard officer in the underground. There might be people looking to harm you.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Isso é verdade.
Silvermane guards have a lot to make amends for down here. If someone had made a stand in the outset and explained the consequences to Madame Cocolia, forget it. It's meaningless to talk about it now. You don't need to worry about me. Oleg guaranteed that I wouldn't be harmed. He seemed like a man of his word. Go and rest.
Então tá. Aqui outro quartinho. Ah, eu queria que tivesse o negócio do armário aqui de novo. Aquilo foi tão legal. Papel, caneta e um pote de tinta preta estão espalhados numa mesa de madeira simples. Você se inclina um pouco, tentando perceber a caligrafia confusa no papel. A tecnologia no mundo de baixo pode estar desatualizada, mas a técnica de imprimir está com tudo como sempre. Talvez esse lugar tenha escolhido usar caligrafia para fazer os seus clientes terem a sensação de uma coisa mais pessoal que valoriza eles. Mas esse tipo de pensamento só torna a leitura mais difícil. Enquanto você examina essas palavras educadas e sem sentido, os seus olhos começam a doer. Por fim, você encontra a parte mais importante no final da página. Gertie, a dona calorosamente convida você a classificar os nossos serviços. Ah, uma sessão de classificação, seu favorito. Você lembra vagamente de ter essa experiência antes, e de se sentar num táxi flutuante e sair voando pela cidade de um lugar para o outro. O taxista não troca uma palavra com você durante toda a viagem, nem mesmo os habituais cumprimentos simples, mas quando você abre a porta para descer, ele de repente diz: "Por favor, me dê 5 estrelas." Não, você não vai... Não, você não dá.
Lá ele.
Você é a personificação da imparcialidade. Você nunca sentiria pena e mudaria a nota 4 de um teste para 5 só para aprovação. Está convencido de que boas avaliações são conquistadas e não distribuídas. Que pira é essa, velho? O que tá acontecendo? Você olha ao redor deste quarto barato. Você ouve as paredes gemendo e vê o armário tremendo. Agora você é o crítico mais imparcial de toda a galáxia. Caro hóspede, por favor, classifique o quão confortável é a cama do seu quarto. Cama, muito boa. Se você tivesse que escolher entre esta cama e as pequenas beliches do vagão do expresso, você não hesitaria por um segundo. Caro hóspede, por favor, classifique o chá. Imparcial. Chá, médio. Você não recusaria este chá se estivesse perdido em uma leitura ou jogos. Caro hóspede, por favor, classifique a iluminação e a vista do seu quarto. Bem contente. Vista muito boa. A iluminação na sala é exatamente como deve ser. Nem muito brilhante, nem muito escuro. Confortável. É assim que é bom.
Perfeitamente balanceada. Tudo deveria ser assim também.
Quanto à vista, como um renomado conhecedor de arquitetura retrô, você acha a vista da rua da vila muito atraente. Obrigado por avaliar o serviço. Você pode deixar um comentário no espaço abaixo. Vamos levar a sua opinião a sério e faremos o nosso melhor para melhorar os nossos serviços. Um comentário. Criar conteúdo original é sempre uma dor de cabeça. É melhor torná-lo uma pergunta de múltipla escolha. Tá bom. Você passa na parte de comentário do teste. Resta apenas um espaço vazio nessa folha de papel. Se possível, por favor, deixe o seu nome para podermos informá-lo quando tivermos descontos. Opa, que palavra linda. Seu vizinho e nomado simpático, Heisenberg. Qual é a pira com o Heisenberg? Já é a terceira vez que esse nome aparece. Sua obra-prima está feita. Você acaba de completar a classificação de serviço mais imparcial da história do universo, sem a menor emoção subjetiva. Você vira o cartão de comentários que acabou de terminar e descobre uma pilha grossa de cartões idênticos. Você se depara com várias opções. Meu Deus. Seu comentário para a loja. Fiquei feliz com o serviço excelente. Obrigado. Minha assinatura de inferente. Avaliação da cama, bem contente. Avaliação do chá imparcial. Vista, bem contente. Vamos fazer mais um, bora. Você rasga o cartão em pedaços. Oxe, que isso? Não é imparcial o suficiente. Longe disso, você deve preencher outro cartão. Ah, tá de sacanagem, né? Você guarda o cartão de classificação do serviço preenchido. Talvez você deva dá-lo diretamente a Gert para demonstrar seu status de hóspede valioso. A cama não é muito macia, mas o quarto está aconchegante. É mais aconchegante do que o hotel da superfície e sua decoração fria. Beleza, vamos a mimir. A mimir.
My wish. Your so-called plan. What is the point of it all? Silence! She is my daughter. My only... You soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom? You will never understand. Never! A new world.
Estão destruindo a mulher, velho. Ela vai ficar louca.
O senhor já ralocou? That voice again. Such a strange dream. May as well go for a walk if I can't sleep.
Por eu ser basicamente um Stellarão, será que eu consigo entrar em contato com os Stellarões? É um bom questionamento.
Who goes there? Show yourself.
Ai, calma!
E que isso? Calma, moça. Sou eu.
Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me this time. Lucky for you, I wasn't armed.
E? Qual foi?
No sleep for you either, huh?
Não consigo dormir a não ser que tenha trabalhado por 8 horas. Os diálogos estão muito bons, mas não tenho coragem de apertar, não.
The more that weighs on your mind, the more your fears become dreamscapes. Actually, seeing as there's no one around, can I ask you some things?
Pode.
This Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure are you that you could stop the eternal freeze?
Eu diria que certeza absoluta é muito certeiro, porque pode dar errado, então não sei.
Thank you for being sincere. In itself, it's a comfort to me. You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog. As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away? She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. It bothers me. What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superiors.
Bom, você não teve escolha, né? Fazer o quê?
I don't need you to absolve me. The truth is, I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to prevail with me. In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain unaffected. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomera remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I approved of that decision. I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong. But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her.
A gente te ajuda.
Help me change the mind of the Madam Guardian? Not easy. Nobody knows that better than I do. The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get, which in turn makes me think about it even more. I just want a better life for the people of Belobog.
Não dá pra salvar o mundo sozinho. Gosto dessa frase.
Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, I just need more time to think. Walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while.
Beleza. Mas você não ia ficar de guarda, moça? Ué, não entendi.
I can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place, with someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. Quieter things are around you, the louder they... I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate. Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Opa.
Is that Zila? Let's go take a look.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line.
Vocês estão com problemas?
Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here? Up to no good, perhaps?
Aprontando.
We're just having a walk. Neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Walk somewhere else, then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help.
Vamos passear em outro lugar. A gente ajuda com o que precisar, vai. Esse sorriso no rosto foi bom.
Oh, yeah? Well, look at you swaggering in like the protagonist in your own story. Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the clinic is almost out of medical supplies. We need to acquire more, somehow.
Tem outras vilas no subterrâneo?
The situation in other towns is even worse than ours. As the fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for one's health. Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the fragmentum began to seep into the town center. I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after the fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I have to survive myself if I want to save more people.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in.
Tá, e qual é o plano?
You want to come as well? But you look quite tired.
Hold up. I never said you could join us.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help? Besides, I have some experience with the fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Zila's lack of outright rejection means she approves of you. With you all accompanying her, my mind will be more at ease. Come, let me give you a list of materials we need.
Beleza. Você precisa do que,
The
moça?
place
Me
you're going
diga.
to is called Rivet Town. Follow the path through the mountains to the north for a bit, and you'll arrive there. Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing broken bones. There's a market in the center of Rivet Town. Residents left behind piles of materials there when they evacuated. Please look for some there. Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles. I didn't bring it with me when I left. I hope it's still intact. Lastly, painkillers. There should be a bunch stored in the old lab. Hopefully they haven't been destroyed by monsters. These should be enough to get by for a bit longer. Be careful, don't push yourselves too hard.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and painkillers. Got it. Piece of cake. Let's go. If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown. When it comes to helping injured people groaning in pain, the sooner the better.
Ok, justo.
If we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the Fragmentum alone?
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, any expedition into the Fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members, as well as a communications officer.
Exactly. A rule of the Silvermane Guards. Don't apply your rules to us.